See, the last 10 minutes of this particular episode of Big Brother Naija Reunion, I need to put it on repeat. What was that? Chinwe versus Chinne. Oh my God. See, let me not lie to you. Chinwe finished Chinne. It is Chinne. Okay, sorry. No, let me drink that. Okay. Chinne said to Chinwe, if you try, I will finger your chest. Oh no! Chinwe said Chinne is a village woman they brought her from the zoo. And Chinne tried to shame Chinwe and say, oh, you're not ashamed of yourself. You went to go have sex on TV. And Chinwe said, you want to shame me for having sex? Oh yeah, now 35-year-old virgin. Chinne thought that, who's on your virgin? So you're not. See, that was the most entertaining part of this episode of Big Brother Naija Reunion. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So it was all about pairs, friendships, reconciling, and all of that. Then we started with Tofa and Suji's situation, because a lot of us are like, what happened to the aces? Like, these guys came into the house and we're like, oh, they know each other, they love each other, and all of that. And post-show, we just realized that everything has gone to dust. So Ebuka asked Tofa, what exactly went wrong? What's going on? And Tofa, started saying that when they got out of the house, he launched his merch, his jersey, we all know that. And then Suj was not really giving him the support. And then he had a club appearance and he invited Suj, and then Suj was a no-show. In fact, he came when the whole thing had ended. And on Suj's birthday, Suj never invited him. Now, Ebuka now asked Suj, what the hell is going on? I mean, you guys were cool and now you guys are no longer cool. And then Suj started being kind of dramatic and intense. He now, pulled down his glasses and like, look at me. Look at me, it's me. I'm like, what exactly is going on here? Are you going to hypnotize somebody? Like, Suj was really being very intense, right? And then Suj says, narrating his own side. He said that this Jesse thing was actually an idea that both of them had before going to the house. So it was supposed to be like both of them. And to be honest, I've had this gist before, that it was supposed to be both of them launching the jersey. And when he came out, Tofa has already done that. And then he was in the same hotel with Nelly when Tofa delivered the jersey to his room. And he was like, why is my guy delivering jersey to my woman's room without letting me know, right? There was this instance where they were together. I think they were sharing an apartment. And there were these jerseys. And he tried one on. And when he tried it on, his manager was like, that is Tofa's manager was like, oh, don't worry. We'll get the next batch for you. When the next batch comes, we'll pick one for you from there because this one doesn't really fit you. And Suj was like confused, like, it fits me. Are you the one to tell me what fits me or what doesn't fit me, right? And then they took that one. And even when the next batch came, they never gave him. And Tofa, on his own end, was like, where is all this coming from? Like, you're a PR person. Obviously, you are good with stories. So I do not understand where all this is coming from. This never happened. Tofa asked Nelly, did I deliver this jersey to your room or you bought it? And Nelly was like, she bought it. In fact, Nelly had actually said she bought it. It was not like Tofa just delivered to her, that she bought it. And also that it was not delivered. Tofa never delivered it to her room. And then Suj went ahead to let us know that he was even warned by his family members when he got out of the house, that this guy is not pure. See, at the end of the whole story, it's quite obvious, like Ebuka has said, that there is really no friendship or any love between these two people, right? So it's almost as good as they were trying to like form this friendship for people to see, but there was really no friendship. Now, the word on the street is that Suj was jealous of Tofa's business And some people are saying that Tofa has always been jealous of Suj. But it's really sad because now they are not even on talking terms. You know, they tried to play it cool to say, oh, they are talking, but Nelly was like, they don't even talk to each other. And Ebuka was like, even here, I've not seen both of you interact at all. I think it's safe to say that both of them are just there and they are not really talking to each other. So moving on, we dived into Victoria or Sotoria, that is Shan and Victoria. I mean, this was one pair that confused a whole lot of us. We had our own assumptions, they are, what they were before they got into the house and all whatnot, and they cleared the air on all of that. Victoria was asked about, Shan and things he had said in the house. She said basically that, in the house, she didn't really feel any type of way. But when she got out and she started seeing some conversations that Shan had, some videos, she just felt like, this guy really didn't have my back like that. But she actually accepted to hear Shan out when Shan reached out after the house and they are cool. Now, also on Shan's end, he appreciated the fact that Victoria gave him a listening ear and that she was able to accept to give him grace and they are now cool. And on the question, if they had a sexual relationship, both of them said, nah, nothing happened in Dubai. There was no sex. There was nothing like that. And on that note, I would like to say that Femi is a fool because when Ebuka mentioned that, Femi was like, I'm like, what is your problem, Oga? Calm down. Calm down. Anyways, moving away from that, the famous triangle, the OZEE, Onyeka, and Victoria triangle was brought to fore. Now, the question is, was OZEE oblivious to what was happening? Was this issue between Onyeka and Victoria because of OZEE? Did OZEE actually enjoy this? OZEE was asked of this. He said the same things he was saying in the house, that he doesn't think that their situation was because of him, that he has a one-on-one relationship or friendship with Onyeka, a mutual respect relationship or friendship with Onyeka, and he also has the same with Victoria, and that he doesn't feel like he was, pitching them against each other, and he doesn't feel like it was a triangle and all of that. And Ebuka was like, you saw what was going on. Even I brought it, to forward to tell you that, okay, these two people are having this issue and you are in the middle. Like, what did you do about it? And he said he tried to talk to them and say, okay, if you want to be friends, you can still be friends. If it's important to you, if it's not important to you, you can still be friends. And it's not like he was enjoying it or anything like that. Now, the women in question, that is Victoria and Onyeka, were asked, do you think that OZEE was actually enjoying this thing? And Victoria said, honestly, looking back, she feels like he actually was enjoying it because there was this instance where she was eating and then OZEE comes to her. I think it was the final Saturday night party. OZEE comes to her, wants to dance or something. And she was like, and before then, OZEE was dancing with Onyeka. And she was like, you can go have fun. And then OZEE out of the blue started saying, oh, why is it that you act like this whenever I'm with Onyeka? And she was like, where is this coming from? Like, I'm literally eating. I'm asking you to go back because I'm eating. And then she said that when she came out and saw the video, because after talking with her, OZEE had gone and kissed Onyeka. So there was actually a kiss. So OZEE had gone to kiss Onyeka. So she was like, So yeah, this babe was fighting me and creating, scenarios, but this is where it's actually coming from. Yeah, so she feels like OZEE was definitely enjoying the narrative. When Onyeka was asked, she said like at this time, she actually thinks that OZEE was also enjoying the narrative. Even Nelly and DJ Flo said the same thing, that they feel like he was enjoying it. That even outside the house, as Nelly had said, just a tweet from OZEE could have put a stop to all of this. Now, OZEE was like, he doesn't think that there's anything more he could do to stop that narrative and all of that. Now, moving on, Ebuka had asked Victoria and Onyeka, can you guys be friends? Can you guys move past this and be friends and all whatnot? And Victoria, see, I'm going to give it to Victoria. She is the classic queen of this reunion because baby girl sat there, said her mind without trying to be condescending or insultive. She was like, you know what? As it is, they are going to be cool. They are just going to be, everybody is going to be on their own. And Ebuka was like, do you think that you guys are going to be friends anyhow in future? And she was like, maybe, right? Now, when it came to the turn of Onyeka, she was like, I don't like snacks. Honestly, that's what she said. I don't like snacks. Oh my God. So I don't like snacks. So I don't know what to do with, I'm like, oh my God, girl, look in the mirror. Baby girl, do you own a mirror? Or like my Bridgerton people will say, do you own a looking glass? Because at this point, you should be talking to the man in the mirror. Yeah, because that finger you're pointing at Victoria, calling her a snake, the rest are pointing back at you. That's all I have to say about that. Now, moving on to the whole Chinne and Chinwe showdown. Nne was asked about her and Chinwe, and Nne was like, honestly, outside of the house, she and Chinwe were cool. She just wanted to like close that chapter and address something that they've not actually talked about. Now, on Chinwe's end, she was like, she and Nne has always been cool outside of the house, but she was actually surprised that Nick came at her like that, but outside of that, they are cool. She has love for her. The Ebuka was like, what of Chinne? That is the aunt. And she was like, you know what? The thing is, she already knows how Chinne feels about her. And as she was trying to explain, that was how Chinne opened her mouth. No, tell Ebuka how I feel about you. Tell Ebuka how I feel. Oh, Mom, that was it. That was the beginning of the showdown. Oh my God, I had fun. I'm not even gonna lie. And the reaction of all the people there, Ebuka at some point was like, oh my God, how did I even take this job? Because what kind of thing is this? They were just sitting there so disappointed. Zion's name was just coming up. Like, Chinne was basically telling Chinwe, like, go and take care of Zion. No wonder Zion left you. No wonder. You went to get a toy. And Chinwe was like, is Zion I pity? I'm done with Zion. See, let me give it to you. I'm going to say this again. Chinwe has actually impressed me so much this reunion. I know at the end of the season last year, I really didn't like her. But honestly, this babe is so articulate. She knows how to put her words together. She knows how to... like the way she was handling Chinne, I just kept saying sopo. Like the English was Englishing, and not just because of the English. She was very articulate. Like things which she was saying, Chinne was just arguing like a market woman in a way at the market. Honestly, like she was just like, that's why you had to have sex. Like I'm like shaming someone for that. And on top of it, when Chinwe was like, oh, you're a 35-year-old virgin. So like I'm like, you're not a virgin, but you are shaming another woman. No. I still go back to what I said in my previous video. Chinne, you see that aunt? Now she be the problem. Go. Because how can you be living in a house with your niece and you're keeping malice with her? Like, if you did not see that last part, you have to see it because it was so fun. It was so fun. The insults were just like left, right. Oh my God. I mean, I actually did enjoy the last 10 minutes of this particular episode. I don't think the reunion has ended. I think we'll still have another one next week because, I mean, we've not had the cheers and all of that. So we are still looking forward to more because there's still more to be addressed. Let me know what you think about this particular episode in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful, I don't know, I keep remembering. I will finger your truth. Anyways, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Bye, guys.